I already thought Arsenal was underrated, but since his rework, has he improved? For a guy who loves to use evasion comps, if you love to use evasion comps, Arsenal is incredible. In this video, I'm going to go through his kit and tell you where you can use him in the game. Let's get started.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and go through Arsenal's kit. Also, just give you a quick thing, be on the lookout for the top 10 underrated tunes coming soon. He would have been on that list had he not had the rework. Maybe he's still on that list, who knows? And then also, free-to-play series should be coming out this week, so fingers crossed, guys. And in any case, let's just go ahead and hop right into his kit. Well, first off, let's go with the aesthetics. I want to like it. I want to like his skin, but when we get up beyond the neck, he reminds me of a frat guy. Like, he totally looks like a bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm from Alabama. It feels like with the backwards hat and those fake Oakleys on that he should have like the Confederate flag in the back window of his pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude, the guy who has like workman boots on in the middle of a philosophy 101 class. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Anyway, so he has camo. He has a lot of camo. He wears a lot of camo, and like earnestly, not like he has the camo shirt on because that's what's in his closet, not because he's trying to make a fashion statement, but because he's probably going to go deer hunting later. Anyway, let me stop. Too much of my Alabama coming out. All right, so anyway, let's go ahead and hop right into the kit. Crippling Arrow, heavy damage, and apply 4 strength downs to an enemy, 50% chance to an attack an additional random enemy. It feels like that procs way more than 50%, but I'm not complaining. Everybody chill. Damage and apply 4 strength downs to all enemies. Always reset cooldown to primary target, main target. Very good when you're going against strength-based teams. So, for example, if you got Cheater running lead, if you get a chance to get him to go first, let's just go ahead and put that first, then you could put 4 strength downs to counteract the 3 strength ups that she would put down, for example. So you could run him against strength-based teams if you're trying to debuff them so they won't do as much damage. Always apply 5 hit chance downs to missed targets. So if they have evasions and you miss them, then they're going to be less likely to hit your team because they're going to have 5 hit chance downs. So blinding impact, heavy damage, and apply 5 hit chance downs to an enemy. Plus 5% damage per debuff on enemy team. This means that he's great to run with Star Sapphire, Riddler, any of those heavy, just lost the name. Great to run with Harley Quinn. I wouldn't say great, but can be a plus. Also with Eclipso, and I'll show you why as we get into it. But they also put down debuffs, just to that point, but their evasion is the important part. And on concussion grenade, when an enemy deals damage, 75% chance to apply 2 strength downs and 2 intelligence down for each affected ally. So you could literally put down like 8 strength downs and 8 intelligence downs if if an enemy does an AoE attack. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna put down 6 of each. So that's something that I haven't paid enough attention to as I've been playing with them. It's an awesome ability. Then passive ability. When an enemy misses an attack, counter with Crippling Arrow, also gain invisibility if not invisible. That looms large. That's why he's great to run with evasion comps, because he attacks whenever someone is missed. Even though he doesn't have evasion ups himself, he will make himself invisible. But you could run him with, like I said, a Harley Quinn or Eclipso. They get missed, then he's attacking, and the Crippling Arrow hits pretty hard, and there's a chance for it to strike twice. So, I mean, I like his kit a lot as a guy who loves evasion ups. So let's just go ahead and hop right into the videos. Let me go ahead and switch me up. Boom. So we're going to go ahead and just hop straight into the videos. So like the thing that I thought of initially was running him with Jesse Quick and Dove. Now Dove gives 5 why can't I use the word? 5 evasion ups to everyone on the team on her A2, and Jesse Quick gives 3 or 4 evasion ups on her A2 as well. So that's making the entire team harder to hit. If they're harder to hit, then Arsenal gets a chance to go off and hit other tunes. So in this scenario, I'm a bit worried because I put in, you see how the team is set up? To be conservative, I should have put in Aquaman. I probably got a little bit arrogant right here, to be completely frank, but you'll see me here putting on the evasion ups, making it harder for us to hit. Also, when Dove is missed, then she retaliates. On top of that, when Jesse Quick misses or is missed, when she evades, then she also steals debuffs. Like now with what's happening as of late, and you'll see Arsenal attack now because Black Fash missed Dove. You're gonna see Dove go off again. Arsenal attacks again. This is the problem. If Spectre gets a chance to go off, that's the issue. But for someone who loves evasion comps, Arsenal is incredible, absolutely incredible. And that's why I thought he was already underrated, because I loved evasion comps. And so I wouldn't always use him, but putting him on a team as a damage dealer to help get past some of this stuff right here was absolutely incredible. I thought he was really, really good. And he did decent damage. It wasn't like he was hitting soft. He was doing pretty well. So I always thought that he was great. The one thing I want to be on the lookout for, though, is I want to know when he puts down those strength downs and then int downs. That is what I'm looking for specifically right now. Also, I'm very glad that in this scenario, and I didn't even pay attention, when he is invisible, is basically making Dove the taunter. I wish his invisibility came back. And so in that scenario, she's going to be missed. He's going to retaliate on that, and she's going to retaliate on that as well. So having that invisibility kick in on that ability, let me go back. I'm going to check it right now, which is speed counter. 4 strength downs always apply. No. So when an enemy misses an attack, also counter with crippling, also gain invisibility if he's not invisible. So if Martian Manhunter misses Dove, which she can make him do by giving him hit chance downs and getting all those evasion ups, then Arsenal becomes invisible, then Dove becomes a taunter. She keeps missing. He keeps missing, and he doesn't get the invisibility if he's already invisible. But that leaves a little gap for him to be able to be exploited. But it still puts us in an advantageous situation. Yeah, I honestly I don't know what else to say about him. Like I think he's absolutely incredible to me for my style of play. Now, there's that one thing. He got attacked. Dove got attacked and missed, but I did not see him gain the invisibility. There's a bunch of strength downs on him. He was missed there, and now he's attacking, got the invisibility. Let me make sure when an enemy misses an attack. So maybe it's just when an enemy misses him on an attack, not necessarily when an enemy misses an attack in general. That might be it. I might have misread that one. But then that also makes him good to run with Batman Beyond, for example, who will put hit chance downs up. Like all of my evasion comps that I've been using, he's perfect for. Like all of them. He'll slide in as a great damage dealer. So I have absolutely no issue with, and I'll just go ahead and go down the list of who I would run him with. Jesse Quick now has become one. In fact, I feel as though like, yeah, there's still Terra out there. There's still Star Sapphire. There's still Steppenwolf if you got to use them. Owlman if you got to use them. Zod if you got to use them. I feel like there's a lot of counters to evasion. However, it's still strong. Like if I don't see Terra or someone like that, then I can definitely run evasion comps and do pretty well. And do pretty well in the game. So he's just another one. Him and Jesse Quick. That's making me very, like, just thinking about the other possibilities makes me very happy, because I think now and maybe I should do a video on this, because I want to say like really early in the channel when I was first doing this, I've made a whole like how to build an evasion team, and I'll give you the synergies with him right now with the evasions. But I think I might make another video like that for my PvP Academy just to go into it, because I feel like they are viable options now. But the others two run with him. You would have Batman Beyond. He gives hit chance downs. You would have, and this is where it's the one-on-one Arsenal versus Dove. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens to these evasion ups. Keep her alive. Okay, you have Batman Beyond gives hit chance downs. You would have Impulse who gives hit chance downs. You would have Eclipso, who's now available in Red Alerts. You would have Harley Quinn, formerly Apes. Love that Dove was able to take out Arsenal or Azrael. You have Harley Quinn, who was available in campaign, but no longer. Thank you. This is one setup that I had with Harley Quinn and Eclipso, both of them as taunters with a lot of buffs or a lot of evasion ups. And so when they eventually miss him, which they will, when they eventually are missed, then Arsenal gets a chance to go off. Oh yeah, more comps. Who was the other one? So I said Dove, Harley Quinn, Eclipso, Siren, Batman Beyond, Impulse. Yeah, I think that's about it. Jesse Quick. Those are the ones that I use the most. Those are the ones that you can build whole teams around. Batgirl and Deadshot, Suicide Squad. I was using them at lead, and those three evasion ups. That, oh my god, Artemis. Ouch, Artemis, you broke my heart right there. But those 3 evasion ups and those 2 evasion ups that Deadshot give, 3 from Batgirl, it felt as though they weren't really worth, like the juice wasn't worth the squeeze, and that it would be better for me to just put in Lex as opposed to putting in, like giving up on those extra 2 evasion ups and putting in Lex instead to give us overheal just in case those evasion ups don't work. And then running a Dove and Jesse Quick who can give evasion ups to the entire team. It feels as though, like Jesse Quick especially, Dove kind of, but Jesse Quick especially has pushed Batgirl out of the PvP evasion comp team. Like, she's not required anymore. She's not necessary anymore. And ooh, everybody got enraged. Some of y'all got enraged twice. That's what is up. And now I'm gonna attack Artemis first to be sure she's up out the paint. It feels like Batgirl and Deadshot Suicide Squad, even though they're good, and I think Deadshot Suicide Squad might be better on bleed comps than evasion comps at this point. But they don't seem necessary. I would rather put in a Cheetah at lead. I'd rather put in a Lex at lead. I would rather put in I would even rather put in Spectre at the lead position, even though he doesn't have a leadership ability, just because those 2 or 3 evasion ups from those 2 tunes don't matter that much. I'd rather be protected or put in another piece that's better. So I can run Dove, I can run Jesse Quick, and I can run Arsenal, and then put whoever I want in that 4th slot. It doesn't have to be Batgirl. It doesn't have to be Deadshot Suicide Squad. So that's my opinion there. It's not necessary anymore. So now what we're going to do is, before this whole thing gets kicked off and popping, let's go ahead and check out, is it here? Boom. Where he ranks with his stats. So speed, he's number 10, which is pretty freaking fast. You can count, he's top 10, so you can count on him to go ahead of most tunes outside of speedsters. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that Kaga, there might be a tie for Kaga and Red Robin, I think that's who he's tied with. Then HP 55, that's above average, and I will say he's not squishy, not tanky by any means, but he definitely is hard to bring down. Strength is lacking in terms of like the actual strength you're seeing there. However, on his A1, when he's attacking like that with the crippling arrows, that's what it's called, right? Crippling arrows. Crippling arrow. It does hit a lot harder. Maybe it's because I'm taking note or making note that it's hitting mystics. So for example, when I'm going up against a Spectre with an evasion comp, or when I'm going up against a Black Flash, then they do their AoE attack, they're going to miss 2 or 3 tunes, and then he goes off, and those arrows nailing a Black Flash or a Spectre is going to do way more damage than if it were a AoE attack from Starfire, which her AoE attack doesn't miss if it's more than 5 and up. So I'll try to think of a better example of an AoE attack. Power Girl. When Power Girl goes off, then those arrows probably aren't going to have as much kick behind them because it's a negative affinity matchup, but whatever. And then you have 117th in terms of intelligence, so you may not want to bring them against special damage tunes, especially ones that are energy affinity. So there's that. Now let's get back to the, is this the last match? This might be the last one. But in any case, I like Arsenal. For a person, put like this, in terms of tier list, I would still put him like there with Jesse in terms of like B tier. However, for a person who loves evasion comps, he's A tier. Just like for me, Jesse Quick, I think for a person who loves evasion comps would still be B plus. So like if you do love evasion comps, they're really good. However, Jessie, it feels like she still needs to get a lot of evasion nuts before she starts evading. But once she does, then she's basically impossible to kill because she just steals all those buffs. With him, if teammates are being missed, he retaliates. And so there were like evasion comps that I had set up. And that was one of the pluses about Batgirl, that she would retaliate against whenever one of her teammates were missed. And so I would use Eclipso, Harley Quinn to all retaliate along with Batgirl. But as you see here, the same thing works with Harley Quinn and Eclipso. I don't necessarily need to have Batgirl. And I have a chance of getting 2 attacks from Eclipso, Harley Quinn, and Arsenal. So that seems to play well in our favor. All right, so this should be the last battle. Then I'll call it a video. Let's go ahead and watch how this really, really goes. The one thing I really wanted to watch for was that a passive ability speedy counter. When an enemy misses an attack, that's what I'm looking for. When an enemy misses an attack. So, but I'm wondering, that's the thing, I'm wondering if it misses an attack on Arsenal or misses an attack in general. Let's see. Oh, that's a good, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. I went ahead and moved up, already done. Went ahead and moved Arsenal ahead. I got a little bit too greedy there. I was thinking along the lines of just doing the A1 twice. And as you can see, I have to quit because there's like nothing that's gonna happen there. Can you guys hear the airplane? I wonder if you can hear the airplane. There's an airplane. There's an airplane. Let's see, let's go ahead and skip forward a bit. Get to the next battle. Did I run the same team? Nope. Red Robin got taken out. Nope, Soups got taken out. I still have fun with Soups. Somebody was questioning how high I had Soups. I still have fun with Soups. Got nothing but love for him. Now that he's good. Is he great? Is he number 2? I can understand where a lot of you would say no. I can understand that. But it's my list. I like him. Number 2 in my top 10 tunes in the game. Go check out that video. All right, so went with Clayface. So I guess my thought process here is Taunter to protect everyone. Those extra strength ups for Arsenal. The one problem that I'm having, or the one thought process problem that I'm having, is also those agility ups help him not die so fast. The one problem I have in this thought process is I really like running him with evasion comps. Got rid of Spectre, so we're probably pretty good from this point forward. So now I can't even check on the miss because nobody on this team gives evasion ups. Nobody at all. Supergirl. Oh, Supergirl's a monster. Absolute monster. What am I supposed to do? This is the other thing too. Like, who do I hit? Do I hit Azrael or do I? Primary target. You'll see that I hit Azrael, just trying to get his turn meter down. But it's already a lost cause. Already a lost cause. Ouch. Not what you want. Not what you want. So, did I already retreat on this one? Oh no, I just put on auto hoping that they would not take him out. But they do. So, to reiterate something I've already said 1,000 times, I do think Arsenal is incredible. I like him a lot. All right, okay, again, I'm being hyperbolic. Incredible. Really, really good. I think he's really, really good. He definitely has a place. He'll hit my regular rotation because I'm going to start getting into evasion comps a little bit more. Again, evasion and bleeds if I can never find teams that don't have Terra on them. But yeah, I definitely have a lot of love for him. Where are we at right now? Is this? Hold on a second. I gotta check something. Is this the last video? Am I still going at this team, or was this? This might have been the first one. It might have been looped. But in any case, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a video here. Let this run. So I would recommend getting his frags. I mean, you probably already have it from the PvP. I think the event's over by the time you'll see this video. Should you invest in him? Yeah, this is the first video again. Should you invest in him? It really depends on your style of play. Is he good? Yes. Is he for everybody? No. Is he plug and play? I mean, you can plug and play with him, but to get the best results, you need to build not around him, but you need to have a very specific synergy composition in order for you to get to maximize him. He can go in a lot of situations and be good in a lot of situations, but not exactly plug and play, in my view. So, thank you guys for watching. I drop DC Legends videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Listen.